One of my first teachers of homeopathy told me that a person's views about homeopathy's curative powers tend to be colored by their first experience with it. For some, it is a cure of intransigent warts that suddenly dry up and drop off. For others, a case of shingles, allergies, migraine, or chronic fatigue yields and fades away when years of other kinds of treatment had no effect. Then there are the cases that truly defy explanation: expulsion of a tumor, a man awakening from a coma minutes after taking a remedy, the discharge of mercury in the menstrual blood of a dental hygienist after years of accumulation in her system. All of these have occurred with the correct homeopathic prescription. Whatever the miracle may be, great or small, when you experience the power of an accurately prescribed remedy, you are forever changed by it. You may come away thinking, homeopathy is sure great for skin problems, or these remedies can cure ear infections and stomach flus so quickly. But no matter what you think, you are changed by that first curative experience. If an infinitesimal dose of plant, mineral, or animal material can have such profound effects, a dose that according to current scientific understanding contains nothing at all, then things can't be quite as they seem, and something definitely must be lacking in the mechanical view of the body that we have all been brought up with in the Western world. Of course, most of us fall back into old ways of thinking. When the next flu crops up, we just take an over-the-counter flu medicine without thinking that there might be another way. Often we doubt that our cure was real at all. Well, surely that problem must have been all in my mind. Or, most likely it was that new vitamin I took. Or, maybe the drug the doctors gave me a year ago finally worked. Or maybe we come away thinking that homeopathy is only good for some things. For example, it seems to be good for ear infections, but surely it can't cure my asthma. Or, it seems to be good for emotional or mental problems, but I don't think it could cure a bacterial or viral infection. But the more you use homeopathic remedies, especially under the direction of an experienced and well-trained homeopath, the more expanded your view becomes. Each curative experience renews a sense of wonder and awe at the kinds of healing that are possible. The power of homeopathy has repeatedly had its impact on every member of my family and on many of my friends. I have seen long-standing warts suddenly turn brown and drop off like scabs. This happened to both my husband and to my older son Isaac. I have also seen fairly severe tics and twitching stop overnight. A bout of cramping and diarrhea that had persisted for several days disappear in minutes. And my own summer allergies suddenly vanish after years of growing increasingly more severe. I have seen an ear infection in my son Max, visible with an otoscope, subside within hours. His outer ear went from bright red to normal color within minutes, too. In another case, a 6-week bout of bronchitis that did not yield to several homeopathic remedies stopped completely overnight when the correct remedy was given. I have seen sexual arousal heightened, panic and anxiety allayed, and closed personalities open up and become more connected, loving, and sympathetic. Interestingly, when I tell acquaintances that I no longer have to take a daily antihistamine to get through the summer, they are often more impressed than when I tell them about my first and greatest homeopathic miracle. My younger son Max was cured of an incurable condition, autism. Today, years later, I sometimes have a hard time believing it myself. We were very lucky, you see. Our homeopath found Max's similimum, his perfectly fitting remedy, on the first try. Within a week, his therapist, my husband, and I were witnessing noticeable changes in him. Whatever may be said about Max's case, it is certainly true that something remarkable happened to him in 1995. And this initial experience with homeopathy most definitely colored my views about the kinds of cures that are possible, nearly limitless, if the body and its vital force still have the power to be led back and restored to health.